Chris, how are you?
I'm all right.
I'm thrilled you're here. I'm delighted you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
Good, thank you for coming. Now, you've been in the UK before, I guess. I know you were over here for Live Earth.
I was here for Live Earth, and
was that your first trip over?
That was I was here before. I was here before I got.
You did some stand-up here years ago, a little gig, didn't you?
I've never. This is my first time ever playing in the UK. I've been on stage here before. I've walked into clubs and kind of messed around, but this is the first time I ever put tickets on sale.
And how do you enjoy the UK? And what do you think of the United Kingdom? And are there preconceptions you had about it that aren't indeed what you thought? And vice versa, are there things that you expected to find that you don't?
I think the people drink a lot here. Yeah. Any place that has darts as a sport. Obviously, people are in the bar way too much. But I don't. It's just the darts and the money. And I'm a rich man in America. I have to drive a cab when I'm here. It's really.
Well, we like the fact. You mean because the dollar's not worth much anymore?
My dollar is worth nothing here.
Isn't that great, ladies and gentlemen? I don't rub it in, but it's great for us.
My God, the homeless give me money back.
So you're over here. You're touring properly for the first time.
Yes. I'm playing the UK. So I'm in London. I'm in Manchester. I'm in Birmingham. I'm all over the place.
All the big cities you're doing there.
Yeah,
and I know it's sold out completely already.
It's going pretty good.
And how does your material go down over here? Do you change it for the United Kingdom, or do you do the same kind of set you do in the States?
You know, you have to change some of the references. I mean, nobody really cared about my Barry Bonds jokes for the most part.
Well, now, who is Barry Bonds?
Exactly.
You don't know who Barry Bonds is?
He's a football player.
Okay, so you were doing it, but could you... Now, do you find, therefore, do you say, OK, that didn't work here, let me find an English name that works and just slot that right in?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, if you saw me tonight, there's some Beckham stuff in there.
You see?
I even slipped Frank Bruno in there last night.
Well, that's quite a sip to make, I imagine.
Yeah, a little Beckham and Frank Bruno. I think Keira Knightley's a reference now.
Okay, so you're anglicising your act.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
And do the audiences, are they pretty much the same? Do they laugh in the same places?
Pretty much. I just have to slow it down enough so people kind of understand what I'm saying.
Because I guess when you're in full rent, because your style is somewhat like, I know early on as well, you based it on kind of preaching, United States preaching.
I'm from like a family of preachers, and I kind of, my dad broke the mold, and then I continued to break the mold. So I grew up a lot around preachers, and I guess some of it gets into the work.
And when you see the kind of, was it kind of gospel-style preaching?
Oh, no, they actually worship the devil. So it was, quite
different. But it kind of is kind of like, it's very full-on, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's energetic.
Just gets the crowd up, and please give us some money so we can buy Cadillacs.
Okay. So it's going about as well as you would hope it to go, I guess.
It's going even better than I thought. No one's shot me or thrown anything at me. So
well, we don't do that so much over here. That's an American phenomenon.
That's an American thing, yeah. I just had to call Obama and tell him to duck.
Okay. Are you pleased to be away from that? Because at the moment, it does seem to be the news in America is dominated by, it's not even the election as such, it's the struggle to find someone who will head the various parties before they go head-to-head.
Yeah, it's good, though. There's going to be a change.
Yeah.
You know, Bush has messed it up so bad, it's hard for a white man to even run for president right now.
that's the positive side of it.
Yeah. And people are like, give me a woman, a black guy.
It's gone to that extreme.
It's a woman, black guy, a giraffe, a coyote.
Do you get involved in politics yourself because you're high profile? I know Oprah Winfrey has put her name behind Barack Obama. She's kind of been out lobbying for him.
Oprah Winfrey is so rich, she bought Barack Obama. She paid for him. She built him. He's a robot. Doesn't really exist.
One of her
Barack
toys.
Obama. Yeah, that's not a real name.
That's a great name, isn't it? Have you ever met anyone called Barack before?
I have never met a Barack or a Obama.
So he's a first.
He is a first. I like him.
Have you met him?
I've met him. I've talked to him on the phone. Every time I see him, I'm like, so when are you going to get back with New Edition? What's that about? You guys need to get the band back together.
What's happening with Bobby Brown these days, by the way?
I don't know, but I'm sure crack is related to it.
Poor Bobby Brown, right? Whitney, she sorted herself out, hasn't she?
She's doing, Whitney's doing good. I mean, hey, they got their kid, you know. They're doing better than Britney. No one.
Okay, yeah. That's a sorry state
They
of
take the
affairs,
white
isn't it?
kids quicker. They take the white kids at the first sign of danger. The black kids, he can handle it.
He's got to learn to be tough.
Yeah, it's rough out there.
Do you think genuinely there's a chance that if Barack Obama wins against Hillary Clinton at the moment, do you think that he could get elected? Do you think we would have our first black president of the United
I
States?
think so, yeah. Unless, people made him bleach his skin or something, I think.
So he's on with a good chance there, you think?
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty good chance. I mean, Hillary's very, what's the word, formidable. I mean, she wasn't married to the president, so she's a lot more popular than Obama. I don't think you should be allowed to run for president if
you were married to one?
Yes, I think.
Well, that seems a bit
I think it should be
stern
like
to
the
me.
lottery. If anybody in your family works for the lotto, you can't play.
Well, it's not like she can fix the numbers.
You see what happened the last time we got a relative in the White House?
Yeah, that's not good, is it? God bless him, though, eh? He
God
really
bless
is.
him.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you.
Fix the Middle East. Okay.
Well, it's interesting you raised that because Tom's new movie. I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen Charlie Wilson's War?
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I actually.
What do you mean you haven't seen the whole thing? What, you left early? That's don't say that when you've seen that.
I was in LA. I was cutting the movie I was doing.
I think you need to apologise, Christopher. Tom, you hear that? He walked out after the first 5 minutes. After the jacuzzi scene, he was gone.
No. I was around the set. I got to bump into him a couple of times in LA on the set. So I watched the scene.
Oh, I see. So you kind of know what went on.
Yeah.
Okay,